All right, man. Let's talk about Tszyu. He say open to fighting Terence Crawford. You know, Canelo, Jamel, uh, all that stuff, right? But but uh, but let's talk about him and Terence Crawford. I want to make sure I pull this up. In my mind, I had the right article pulled up, but in actuality, reality, I did not. You know, so I mean, but for the most part, uh, it don't seem like Terence Crawford is interested. I don't know if it's about making the trip over to the Australia. You know, if the money right, if the government and promoters make the money right, and Tim Tszyu get upgraded to unified champion, as he fight this weekend. Um, dude, you got to get out of here with that. The dude he gonna make a noise all morning, all day, and he see me, you want to start throwing up and making noises like dog. Keep it moving, FA. Keep it moving. like I'm your savior or something like that. Uh uh but so I don't know what the requirements would have to be. It seemed like Bud was chasing legacy. He got Earl Spence and now it's just about getting that bag. You know, that's funny, man. These niggas have you thinking about legacy. They be thinking about being Hall of Famers, getting green, gold jackets, whatever they give them, a ring in the Hall of Fame and shit of that nature, right? And then as soon as they go over to Al Heyman, these niggas just become mercenaries. They become mercenaries. It seemed like he don't want to fight Tim Tszyu, and I don't think it's because he don't think he can beat Tim Tszyu. I think he believe it ain't nothing in it for him. Financially, I'm gonna go halfway around the world. That's why Jamel skip to go get spanked on um by Canelo because it wasn't no money in the Tim Tszyu fight. He ain't no star. Tim Tszyu bring more financially for a lot of them fighters than they bring for themselves in America. With a 21 Savage out, he said I gave out plenty spankings till they got it understood. I'm from the ghetto, so my trunk is in my hood. You know what I'm saying? You know, so um, but I just think for a lot of them, it ain't nothing in the game for them. They like, man, this dude ain't got no name in America. Yeah, he might get 2 belts, but ain't no financials in it for me. So, and if that's the case, it is what it is. That is what it is. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money. So Tim Tszyu, then they ain't gonna be in a rush to fight him, you know, and he got to go back to Australia to make money. But he said no. I said before I'm 100, I'm only content once I beat the man of the division. Everything else will play the part. So I don't feel like I need to beat Charlo. For me, it's not about getting one belt. It's all four. Said Tim Tszyu, the fight when actually feels like a world champion after he was elevated to WBO junior middleweight champ outside the ring after previous champion Jamel Charlo was stripped when he chose to move to 68 to pick up a bag against Canelo Alvarez. The only thing that it does is that it brings the fight closer because if he wants this belt, then we fight for all the marbles. Yeah, I think it makes sense. It depends on what mood he's in because made plenty of money. He might want to go on vacation for a year. Who knows? Said Tim Tszyu and asked, will he be interested in fighting Jamel Charlo if he's victorious against Brian Mendoza on Saturday night, which is a good fight. My thing is this. Y'all want to be calling people paper champions, but y'all don't want to keep it a bean. When Canelo avoid motherfuckers, when Devin Haney was avoided, nobody turned the barrel of the gun. You know what I'm saying? You know, on the guys who did the ducking, they started getting mad at the guy that wanted a title shot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got mad at the guy who wanted the title shot. You know what Jay-Z said? Y'all respect the person that got shot, or I respect the shooter. And that's what it is in boxing. They showing a lot of Respect to the dudes that's ducking, and a lot of disrespect to the dudes that just want a title shot, and they got a problem with with everybody who wanted a title shot, who want their title shot. You sitting here for years ready to get their title shot. Sitting here for years ready to get their damn title shot, and you mad because they want a shot, then they get elevated or get, elevated outside the ring, and then y'all got a problem with it. What makes no sense. Get mad at the dude who don't satisfy their mandatory, because if they mandatories was really lump, he would have been in the ring quicker than Ivanesian was. I mean, quicker than what's the dude name? The Turkish kid. I forget the Turkish kid name, man. Ivan Yurderman. He'd have been in the ring quicker than Ivan Yurderman was. So miss me with that bull jive. Y'all got the game fucked up. He said I'm probably not going to be too long at 54, maybe next year or so. I eventually move to 60. He said he's talking about Terence Crawford. He said it doesn't sound like Tszyu is eager to fight counter puncher Crawford. I think he's a top 10 pound for pound fighter right now. Him and Canelo said Tszyu when asked if he'd like to fight Terence Crawford if he's still at 54 in the next year or so. So yeah, that's a legacy to find a fight state. It's all a stake for me. You're going to have to wait and see, says Zoo, if he'll be how he would go about beating Crawford. I remember watching Triple G back in the day, his destructive years. It was more like, how is anyone going to be able to match this type of stuff? He said, what's I've tried to do is to have that destructive style. Even a counter puncher is going to be like, oh, how am I going to be able to deal with someone like that? Bad motherfucking bad comparison, dude. Triple G wasn't shit. Um, he very well could lose to Brian Mendoza Saturday too. Mendoza's solid. Um, but nonetheless, it don't sound like neither one of them is. Ooh, they're back here sound like an old man. He about to get out with that. The weather is changing though, but you still got to get out with that, Miles. Y'all boy Miles going to get out the hood with that one. But yeah, it don't seem like either one of them too eager to fight each other, to be honest, and that's cool. I just don't think ain't no money in it. Is Terence Crawford a bad style for Tim Tszyu? Yeah, Tim Tszyu can take a punch and keep coming. Is that a bad style for Terence Crawford? Absolutely, but it is what it is. Maybe just moving up and getting a belt or two ain't enough for him, and that's fine and dandy. But I just don't think Tim Tszyu bring enough money to the table for these guys. These dudes ain't going around the world to Australia to go fight Tim Tszyu. They got to put a lot more skin in the game for that to be a reality. They got to put a lot more money in the game for that to be a reality. But it is what it is. Tim Tszyu a big, thick guy, big power punching guy. Um, so so to me, it'll be very, very interesting to see. Um, it'll be very interesting to see how they kind of uh how it go. So not sure, but I like to see it. But if it ain't big enough to happen, it ain't big enough to happen. So it ain't too much shit I can do about it. But um, but I would like to see it happen. But he about to get out. He about to, and then you won't hear this nigga cough again in life until I come back around. He mad but yeah, it's a fight that I'd be interested in. I like both of them. I can see both of them winning. But for Terence Crawford, it's probably just not worth the risk. He just want money now. And you can't be mad at these dudes for just wanting to chase the bag. They get with Al Heyman and they whole thing changed. That's like you getting with Sinister, how Angel turned to Dark Angel. These dudes be going to the dark side quick with Al Heyman, real quick. real quick, real quick. These niggas start, being mathematicians and shit. They start carrying the one and everything, everything. They whole demeanor switch up, whole demeanor switch up. So, I mean, it is what it is. I like to see it. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Uh, Peace.